Sprinting to the future of law. Caring for Mother Earth. Sustainability with Net Zero Buildings. Part 1. What are they? For the most part of the human history, we used stone wall dwellings, mud adobe huts, wooden houses, and thatched roofs, made up of mostly natural material that required very little processing. Only in the last 1 century or so, we started using highly processed building materials, specifically cement, steel, and glass. Unfortunately, these materials require significant energy to produce. In addition, we are increasingly using heating, ventilation, and air conditioning (HVAC) systems to create and maintain comfortable indoor environment regardless of the conditions outside. These systems and various household appliances like washer dryers, refrigerators, microwave ovens, and dishwashers require even more energy. So, the energy required to construct and operate modern buildings is adding significant amounts of carbon-based greenhouse gases into the atmosphere, causing global warming and climate change. We ought to do something about it. We need to care for Mother Earth for the brighter future of humans and all other living organisms. Since buildings consume 40% of total energy production worldwide, what can we do about it? The concept of net zero buildings comes to the rescue. A net zero building is an energy efficient building that fully balances its energy consumption and the renewable energy it produces on site so that the net external energy demand of the building over a period of time, generally 1 year, is zero. International Energy Agency (IEA) has set goals for net zero buildings. By 2030, all new buildings will be net zero buildings. By 2040, a half of existing buildings will be retrofitted to be net zero. By 2050, over 85% of all buildings will be net zero or even better to reach overall net zero energy consumptions by buildings. According to iMark Group, the global net zero building market size reached $27.8 billion in year 2022. It is expected to reach $103.9 billion by year 2028 at a compound annual growth rate of 21.8%. India is not behind in this movement. In the next part of this issue, we will examine the India story with net zero buildings.